Yeah, what's good? YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's the gang, Marvelous Bluntz. We got a packed house tonight. Well, we got a new guest and we got our regular OG Torian over there.
Facts.
Having the
Notice
building.
something? Notice something? Notice something?
Yeah. Wait, Tori.
Your wall. You got a chair. You got a chair. You have a. You
The chair. Oh, okay. I
chair shorty with the neck. With the neck.
He had that last week, didn't he?
No, I just got it. I got it this week.
He definitely
I got it. It came in the mail yesterday, and I put it together. It took me like an hour and a half to put this thing together.
Well, game chairs take for fucking ever to put together.
The back, the seat, this back part right here is what took the longest because having to line the stuff up to get the screws right. That's like that. Like that's hard, especially when you're doing it by yourself. So like it's not easy.
I don't know how. When I finally, get that spot, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this job. I'll probably leave it here, bro. Just give me a brand new one. But hey, man, we here for She-Hulk series finale. You know what it is. It's the She-Hulk series finale show. Marvelous Bluntz, we live.
Like, comment, subscribe. Rocky. We just like going all the way up. No funny.
Hey, everybody, what's good, everybody? It's a Friday night, man. Everybody go around, introduce yourselves. Oh, yes. No. JJ, you go first. JJ, you introduce yourself to the.
Introduce our guest. Go. He on mute. He don't even know.
You on mute.
Oh, shit. Look, I was on mute. What's up, gang? Hey, what's up, gang? I'm out here, special guest with the fam, out here to talk my shit, talk a little something with the guys.
Yep.
For this Friday night, Thank you, Marvelous Bluntz, for having me out here.
Appreciate
that.
Glad you popped up.
Man, Jay, that's
definitely like and subscribe to the fam.
Yes, man, for real.
What's going on, Troy?
What's up, man?
What's going on? Back here again for another week. We said last week talking about which I think we all agree was probably the best episode of the series. And now we're here to talk about the last episode of the series.
Hey,
and let's hope that there is not a season 2.
Let this be a
one-off.
Hey, honestly, like, which is it's crazy you just said that. Like, I can't. Yesterday, I was actually mad. Like, I actually was mad about watching She-Hulk. I never been so mad at a show. Like, I'm looking at this shit like, did they just play with us? Like, what the fuck? Did they just play with us like this? They just play with us. I'm like, bruh, this shit.
I said this was a trolling episode.
Facts.
I see what they did. I mean, I think everybody pretty much understands what they did and why they did it. Because I'm sitting here, when I was looking at the episode, I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, this feels almost like real life as far as the commentary goes around surrounding not only this show, but what the MCU as a whole has been known to do.
That's been the whole thing with the whole series, in my opinion.
They think we sweet. Bro, I'm gonna let it out, bro. The fact, I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna let whoever go first. The fact that they were saying things that they know that we like, love. It was just basically like, fuck y'all. Just let y'all know this show is a waste of time, right?
Yep.
Y'all wasting our time here, and we got y'all from August all the way to October with Disney Plus. We've been spanking y'all every month for Disney Plus. We got that from y'all, and we let y'all know this is not what you wanted. We throw half of the episode. I'm like, okay. I'm sitting back. I'm like, all right, we going out with something right here. And then they just said, nah, man. Kevin Feige open up the clouds and say, I hate you. Hate you, Pepper. I hate you. So, but go ahead. Whoever wants to go first, Tone, you can go first.
Let's let Jay go because he's new. So let's hear.
And he didn't even really fuck with the Daredevil shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Daredevil buff, but he definitely not rocking with it. So go ahead, go give you a about everything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give a brief summary, short start to finish. Overall, I mean, at the beginning, like I told y'all at the beginning, I was fucking with the drink. Like I'd say halfway through the season, I'm like, all right, it was keeping me in, it was reeling me in. I'm like, okay. At the end of the day, honestly, to be honest, like we wasn't like I was telling you, we expect a lot from Marvel, like just from what we seen, like all the movies, just from the Avengers, from Black Panther, just from everything. Then it's like, all right, boom, even from the Hulk series, you know, we like, all right, boom, we got She-Hulk, boom. Then, you know, we expecting like action straight through all the joints. Then, especially how they started the joint off, we like, okay, all right, they gonna start her little nemesis that she had at the beginning. What's the little lady name?
I think it was Tatiana.
Titanica or something.
Titanium.
Yeah, I was rocking with that, bro. She was a joke. Like, what the fuck? They just threw her in there for some comedy sketches. I felt like, you know, but overall, like, you know, as like I said, it was reeling us in. Then we get to the end. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, season finale, this shit about to be go out with a bang. Then, like you said, at the end, they just reversed that motherfucker. She just started talking. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this shit only 30 minutes.
Talking to us. Lecturing us.
30 minutes, bro. Like, she about to talk to us for about a good 15 minutes, bro.
What's up,
like,
KGB? What's good? Go ahead, Jay. Keep going.
Oh, I thought it mute. Oh, but yeah, I'm like, bro, she about to talk to us for a good 15 minutes, bro. Like, that's the end of the rest of the episode. As soon as she wrap it up, bro, and they gonna go back to her little end of that shit was quick. Like, Then I'm like, you know, with the Daredevil shit, he was like in and out. Like, I'm like, I don't fucking with it because off the rip, just the suit. I'm just like, that shit was ass. Like, I feel like they just threw that shit in there just to.
Yeah. They just threw it in there, like in there for the little fake. Because look, that's like the original suit color. You know what I'm saying?
Is. True. It is.
It was, but like you said, it's
like a nod. It's a nod.
It's just a nod. It is like a little.
I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be his costume going forward. At least
like, all right, well, if they're gonna introduce him to this like in that way, I'm like, yeah, I'm not looking forward to season 2, bro. Like, hopefully they don't.
There's not going to be a season 2. That's why I said that at the beginning. There's not gonna be a season 2.
Ain't no season 2.
Or we will literally have pitchforks and knives outside. I will go to Marvel Studios myself. You know what I'm saying? Because they can say all that stuff with the whatever, bro. I totally agree with what he was saying, bro. Like,
I was She-Hulk, bro, when she bust through the joint and they was in the room talking and shit. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, this, like, they playing this shit through our head, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, this would be me walking through that bitch. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing, bro? Why
then when she goes to Marvel Studios and attacks people trying to do their job, are you serious? I'm the security. I'm trying to fight.
I thought that they was playing was when they was talking about Feige.
I know why they did. Because look at what you just said, Pat. You just almost contradicted yourself. You said if they give us a season 2, I'll go to Marvel Studios myself. What she did is what a lot of people want to do: go up to Marvel Studios and talk to Kevin Feige about what they're doing with the stuff, what they're doing. Basically, what they did with her in that moment was putting her as the what's the
as the comment section
as that too, but as I can't think of the word. They're using her as a vessel of what the common fan wishes they could do, but they know that they could not do.
Projecting right through what we seeing.
That's
like that. I'll admit that part that got me was when the load screen came up. I thought, did I press something on my remote? Like, I'm like, what happened? I was looking around like, what is that?
I definitely picked up my remote.
Like, I thought I had this. I thought something happened with my app.
No, most definitely. But look, they fourth walled too much. When they actually showed the director's room, I'm like, bro, we don't care. I promise you.
Directors though, the real question.
Yeah,
it was the writer's room.
That was the writer's room. That let you know what was going on in there. It was only one guy. You only saw one guy. That's how I knew.
And see, and look at what you just said. Like, that shows right there. That's probably what the writers' room is probably looks like. You know what's so crazy? That this episode, I don't know if y'all watched the show Atlanta, but the episode, not last night's episode, but the episode that came on last week kind of did the same thing, but they were doing a parody of Tyler Perry, of how when it comes to his productions, he's always writing it. He's always the one directing it. He's the only one, like, he doesn't have any co-writers and stuff like that. And they kind of played off of that with that episode of Atlanta last week. And when I saw this episode of She-Hulk, I said, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of the same thing with this one. Of course, they have more writers, but it's like a lot of this stuff starts to sound the same, even though you have different people, but they all start to look exactly and sound almost exactly the same, no matter where they're trying to place them at.
Facts. because that shit was fucking crazy. Hey, Jay gave his. What would you give it? What would you grade? What would your grade be?
What we doing?
A 1 to 10, or a light us up, a light us down, or some mid.
That joint's a mid. I get that joint like a 5.5 out of 10.
Ooh, this is a tough. This season got no love but one episode. That's crazy.
All the five goes straight through that. I'm only giving that 5 through the first half of the season.
That's crazy that you can give it a 5 through
the fact that you even like the first half of the season, I'm mind blown about that part. You know what I'm saying?
I was into it a little bit. Like it can't be all right. Thursday here. Let me turn to She-Hulk. See what's up.
See, we already had that fate. I think doing this, Jay, so much, and it's not knocking it. We didn't have so many Wednesdays and Thursdays. This shit was depressing, my nigga. This shit was like, I was like Thursday. I'm like,
honestly, I think Pat was because
I really felt it this time for the first time, right?
This whole series, bro, we've just been like lament. I know personally, me, y'all know how I get. Y'all know me personally. Y'all know how I get, bro. So it sounds like super boring to me. I'm just like, I'm not interested at all. And I'm doing this out of obligation because this show sucked, bro. This is not me, bro. This show sucked, bro. Did y'all know this?
Like I said, it was a slow burn.
From beginning to end.
From beginning to end, it sucked, bro. I'm sorry. And I don't think I ever said anything sucked. No, this shit sucked ass, bro. I'm sorry. Man, hold on. Let me say, I did like that the throwback intro. That was pretty cool. I did like that because it moving back a little bit.
It looked like the original Hulk thing, like the original Hulk TV show.
Yes, I kind of like that. Did y'all notice that they were shading Lady Thor as well in that scene? Yeah. They were shading her because I don't think nobody really fucked with her.
Ranch full of incels, bruh.
Yeah,
they look crazy, like literally crazy.
That was the point. That was the point. That was the point of the episode. Like I said, it was a trolling episode because when I was looking at it, I was like, that reminds me of some of them comment sections that be talking about saying when they be saying MCU. That's what they did. That's who they were talking. That's who they were trolling. That's why I said it was a trolling episode.
The thing is, you're trolling people who actually watch your shit. We're the ones who actually watch your shit.
Yeah. And the thing is, they don't watch this shit. And that's the thing. They don't care because they know they're gonna get a bag at the end of the day. They don't care.
That's
that's why I said Disney is a wicked genius because they got billions of dollars. They don't care.
I will say because I'm this mom is blood, so we're gonna keep it.
Give it a blood. Wow, bro, because I'm about to fire off until she left.
She-Hulk was very wild, bro. Like I turned on the episode and I was like, y'all, I swear to y'all not, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, what is it about? Until the dude Todd, whatever his name was, turned into like whatever Hulk thing he was turning into. I honestly didn't know what was going on the whole episode. I was like, what is this? I literally was like, what am I watching, bro? I don't know what was happening because I was just like, yo, this shit, like, this don't make any sense. Like, and then she goes to rewrite her ending because she think it don't make no sense, right?
She said, make it daylight. Make it this. I'm like, bro, can you just give us what we want, bro? We don't care.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I also like the fact that they tried something different with the ending. But I was, bro, after the Hulkland thing, when they transitioned to that weird ass ending, when they transitioned to that, right? I got right here confusion, literally confused, bro. I don't know what was happening.
Hell yeah.
So y'all started breaking it down, and I was like, bro, what is going on the screen, bro? Who's the villain? Who is the villain?
There was no villain. She changed her ending, Tom.
Yeah, bro. When she started doing that,
ending to her show.
That was a savior, actually, because I'm like, shit. I was like you said, bro. I was definitely confused when she came in. Was like, nah, fuck that, bro.
I got confusion right here in my nose, bro. Confusion, bro.
He was like, nah, fuck that. We need to change the ending. I'm like, damn, she saved the day because I definitely was confused. Like, why the fuck the Hulk fly through the roof? This nigga fighting this nigga. I'm like,
bro. I didn't even think about that.
I'm like, bro, niggas been looking for the Hulk. Like,
hey, look. Let's got a point, bro. Look who she was.
There was no villain because there was no hero. She was not a hero throughout this whole thing. She saved nothing. Every other Marvel character has sacrificed something. She sacrificed nothing this whole show.
Nothing, bruh.
But just her own personal problems.
It was literally she was upset because she couldn't be She-Hulk. It wasn't like nothing. The world could have been blowing up and dying.
The question, right? Because I'm a pass back at the Torian. First of all, my series score for She-Hulk right out the bat is probably a 4. It's only because of Daredevil. Daredevil single-handedly gave this on a 4. This shit was like a 2.
Isn't it crazy to show anti-men? The best episode was about a man.
Charlie Cox, thank you very much. Bro. Thank you very much, bro. Because I just couldn't, bro. And what I was about to say, I got a question for Lex, right? So, as a woman, right? How do you feel? Yeah, as a woman, as a female, right? How do you feel about this lady literally saying, "Oh yeah, I get to smash Matt Murdock sometimes"? I mean, like, I'm like, okay, so now we overly say that as men, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, but she's saying it. It's cool, to be like. I mean, it don't matter to me because I don't judge. But like, in that concept, is that not like weird? Or was that like a double stereotype?
It definitely was a double standard thing. You are correct. If it would have been the other way around, people would have been like,
yeah.
But it was cringy when she did it. Like, I would have felt the same way, regardless of what gender did. It was cringy to say something like that. Like, the whole show. It's the worst show I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'll stop watching something before it gets too bad. But like, I was invested because it's Marvel, so I watched it to the end, and I couldn't believe what I watched over the course of 9 episodes. It was a joke.
It was. Ain't no waste of time. Away from 9 weeks.
I've never, as an adult, like I can actually say that now. Like that shit was a waste of time. Like I actually wasted
adult time.
Like, think about it. Like we didn't do
anything else. I learned my lesson. Don't get it fucked up. I learned my lesson for sure. God was trying to show me something. I'm gonna just keep it at that. Cause Thursday since August 18th, since August.
It's crazy to believe that's meant since August, and we in the middle of October.
That was a bad idea.
That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for all of us for giving our time to this.
They spent bank accounts 3 months in a row. Boom, boom, boom. And then you like, by the time it's too late, you already
paid your monthly fee. There was no backing out.
That's why I said that the people over at Disney, the one who was holding the bag or the bank account, that was trolling this with this episode and with this entire show because they knew people was going to watch just to see if it would get better. And it did it. And it worked. And it worked because we are here talking about how bad it is. It worked.
She was like,
I need the mouse. I need the mouse to teach me their ways because that was epic level trolling right there. I got to give a round of applause for that one. They get a round of applause for that one.
The biggest supporter of She-Hulk.
Smack in the face.
I didn't even make any cool graphics or anything. Like I was like, why waste my time? Why are you wasting my time to do cool graphics or even try? Like, because this show wasn't worth it.
You said the graphics? Oh, yo, he's talking about
for the son of fade, like he just got
that was a whole other issue for me.
Hulk son just a
scar.
Yeah, what the
that's another thing.
God, bro.
Like he just stepped out the barber chair.
That's another thing.
His face. He did look like he just left Supercut. So
It was all this, and then his hair in the back.
I don't like this. I don't like his character design, bro. He look a little weird right now, and I think they was trying to set up the Hulk movie, and I don't know where the fuck Daredevil. I don't know how Daredevil was doing it. He just banging She-Hulk sometimes. Okay, that's cool. She probably about to go to Hell's Kitchen and show up in that series.
I said she gonna go to New York, bro. I just said
we gonna see her again. She gonna pop up in his show most likely.
But you know what you said, right? See you on the big
screen. These little freak joint that he like literally.
As long as they bring, I was just end with this in my little spiel. As long as they bring back Rosario Dawson, get that lady a contract. I need to see her. Her contract, Mom. Bring her over.
She getting that Star Wars money right now. She being Ahsoka, got her own show over there. She
like this, going back and forth between the
Give me a call. Give me a call. Get her. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Tori. I'm done.
Shout out to Lex. Lex had to come through.
Listen, y'all all went before me. This is a hard act to follow. This was fun. This was funny.
We ain't asking what's the score. Hold on. Lex, you got a score?
What's your score
for the season?
What's your score
for the season?
Yeah,
season score.
When I said this is the worst thing that I've ever spent my time on, like it was just not good. I'm so upset. It really hurt my feelings how bad it was. The 2 literally came from that Daredevil episode. That episode alone was like, 4 points. But overall,
he was just so commanding. Like he saved the series. He
took over that whole episode and kept it moving.
Then they had the nerve, spoiler alert, to put him at the end of this episode where he just show up. I was like,
just threw him in that joint.
I said,
just dropped out of the sky and did the superhero landing. Like he was Spider-Man. I mean,
flew through the building, flew through the wall, flew through the sky.
But Tori, man, you can still go ahead, man.
Listen, I'm in the same boat, and y'all know me, and I always say it. Y'all know I'm one of the most optimistic people. Y'all know I will give a chance to a lot of things, but my God, this thing kicked off gate, left a bad taste in my mouth from the first episode, and I expressed as such when we first started talking about it back in August. It seems like it was so long ago because it was a slow burn. It felt forever to get to this point.
Was long.
The middle of October,
it's crazy. It was still summertime. It's now fall. That's crazy. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to say, like, you know, with everyone else, like the best episode was the last episode that had Daredevil on it. Like everybody was looking forward to seeing Matt Murdock, see what he was gonna do when he showed up, and he did. He understood the assignment. I'll just put it like that. And it's like everything else was just fell flat from there. And I don't know why they keep locking Abomination up if Wong gonna just keep opening the portal to bring him out. So it's like it's no point of locking him up because he's always gonna bring he's only gonna bring him back. But I like how they joked about it though, because we said Wong is just popping up in all these shows, and they made a joke about it when he said it. He said, "You just kind of like popping up in all these shows," and he said, "Well, it's PTV right now." So this is I'm telling you, like he's literally going to be. We're going to be seeing him throughout phase 5 and 6.
Iron Man.
I don't want to see no more Abomination good, bro. I think
he literally. I say it's crazy how a side character such as him, who's not like he's not the main character, became a fan favorite, but they just kind of like just keep putting him in different movies outside of Doctor Strange.
Is he your fan favorite?
I said a fan favorite. I didn't say he was my favorite. I said a fan favorite.
Nobody ever. This was like, bruh.
You know what?
Wong go crazy in motherfucking Doctor Strange.
I'm not mad, but guess what? I'm not mad at him because if I was him, I would be like, listen, sign me up. I'm gonna be popping up here. I'm gonna be popping up there. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be in your dreams about when it's all said and done.
That's a good.
So I'm not even mad. So I'm like I said, he's gonna be showing up again. And like I said, why lock him up if he's gonna keep opening up the portal to bring him out because they got to do something. Now they go on the Commissar. So it's like, okay, is he gonna pop up in the next Doctor Strange movie? Because that's where that is.
Hey,
I want to ask Abomination Doctor Strange. Go ahead,
I want to ask a quick 5 question because Tori and Pat made me think of this real quick. What's y'all favorite right now as far as phase 4 so far? Outside of let's do this. Outside of Kate Bishop, I think everybody loves Kate Bishop. So outside of Kate Bishop, who's y'all fan favorite right now?
Shows,
as far as you mean as characters or
characters? I'm sorry,
that's easy for me. Makari from Eternals, the speedster.
Okay, I know. Yeah. But okay,
yeah, she was my favorite Eternal. I stand on that.
Okay. What about you, Pat?
Damn, who's my favorite? I don't fuck with none of them for real. To be honest,
he can't. He's running the Kate Bishop Stan Club. He's not getting off that island. Like he's stuck there.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot about Moon Knight. I made a whole song about that shit.
You did.
That's something like I'm
plug.
Plug. No, I like Moon Knight. I like Kate Bishop, and then movie wise, the best
movie though.
Only thing I like is Love and Thunder. To be honest with you, to be really honest with you,
you like Love and Thunder?
I like Love and Thunder. I thought it was cool. It makes me giggle.
So we have two unpopular opinions.
But
he said that he didn't like the Daredevil episode, and you like Love and Thunder. So these are two. But in tone, you like Carl Mann. So boom, there's that.
I saw Love and Thunder. I was like, it was cool. It was. I knew what it was, but then I was like, okay, it's kind of cool. Doctor Strange, in the movie theater was dumb to me, but when I watched it on Disney Plus, I liked it. I was like, all right, fuck it. So
yeah. And y'all got a troll. Congratulations. Welcome to YouTube. I said you ain't official on YouTube until you get a troll, especially that one right there.
On Instagram and especially Instagram. I see it, I'm like, God damn, we hit the stretch.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I did like, you know, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was one of my anticipated films of, you know, Phase 4, and it wasn't necessarily for him. I just wanted to see how they were going to handle Wanda as the Scarlet Witch now, to see what they were going to do with her power, since they, you know, they always tease it a little bit now and then. And I know that this isn't probably even her full power set. I don't even think she's actually dead. So
no, she ain't dead.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to see how they were gonna. Then I wanted to see how they was gonna do the America Chavez character. Because I always thought that
was the most interesting part of the movie,
because I wanted to see how they were going to do her power, and I think they actually did it as far effect wise. I think they pretty much knocked it out, and I think it's dope that you can hop through dimensions, and you're the only person that can do it.
Oh yeah,
I still think that her power is a little bit too close to Marvel. But before we move on to we got two more subjects to tackle. She-Hulk, right? Final thoughts on She-Hulk, the series, the show.
It's done.
With the 30-minute mark, they will switch over. Hey, start us off, Jay, with the final thoughts of She-Hulk, buddy.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Like I said, overall, it kept me watching. Like you said earlier, it kept me watching just because I'm a Marvel fan. Let me see what it got going on, but it had nothing. And like I said, wasted some good, precious adult time.
Yes, speak on it.
That's about it.
Okay.
That's it. Much.
I could really say, like I said, Marvel didn't give us a superhero. They gave us a bitchy, whiny director and writer crew that just wanted to get off their feelings because they were in the back of the class and shit while everybody was up front having it up. So we understand. They tripped up and getting paper balls thrown at their ass in class. That's how you would think that a fucking lame wrote this script. I don't know who wrote this script, but all I can say is, like, y'all keep saying Disney approved of this. At the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Like I said, I think this was out in spite of the fans. Just seeing her on screen break into Marvel Studios and push people. She did not. It was no action in this show, and she is a Hulk. That is fucking crazy. I can't believe it, but it happened. But like Torian said, it's done. Like, it's over. It's over. We made it to the other side. Bless you. We made it to the side, and I'm glad everybody is here to move on. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Go ahead.
Like I said, it's done. I mean, what else? I mean, really, what else can we say? I feel like we made it to I feel like we crossed a 9-week desert. It took us 9 weeks to across a desert just to get to a droplet of water. And right now, you know, we can breathe a little bit better. With the air is a little bit more fresher. You know, let's move forward. It's crazy to think that the next MCU thing will be Wakanda Forever. And so, let's bank that that we get something great out of that. And I don't have any. I don't really have any doubts.
I'm trying to
I don't have any doubts.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it cannot be any worse than what we saw for the last time. I don't think anything could be worse than that. I'm declaring that right now. A lot of people thought WandaVision was going to be the worst thing. I said, oh no, this
WandaVision
that
though.
WandaVision was all right, man. Y'all can spit a WandaVision. WandaVision was.
It's a lot of hate on WandaVision that WandaVision gets.
Yeah, WandaVision was all right, man. Hold on,
you had to watch it. Like that's all. If you ain't watch it, you'd have thought it was white. Like you had to sit there.
Like it was all right. It was, but hey, like Pap said, man. This was a Hulk show with no action, bro. That sums it up. I keep forgetting about that. Every time
she was the Jolly Green Giant. I couldn't get that out of my head.
I kept
thinking about a can of green peas with that big giant on there. That's every time I saw her on screen. That's all I kept seeing.
Yeah, all the time.
He said no action. It was. I cannot remember.
The only action was when Daredevil was there.
Like it was.
That was the only action.
The fake
he had most of the action.
The fake robot Kevin literally said, "Hey, can you come out of CGI though? Because that cost
costing a lot of money. Yeah, that was crazy.
He said it's costing us too much money.
I'm telling you, he told them that. That's what probably told to them. Hey."
Yeah. And that was a dig at if y'all remember, because in the first Black Panther movie, in that last part where the CGI looked bad and how they said they took the money from that budget to put into Infinity War, they made a little shot at that in the episode. I said that was towards them taking the money from the visual effects department for Black Panther to shift it to Infinity War.
All right, well, She-Hulk ass.
It's done.
Ass. We're done.
Like, shout out to Werewolf by Night, at least giving us some kind of breather for this month.
Which you can go about the Werewolf by Night review live on Marvel Plus right now.
Yeah.
Let's move on. We got 2 more topics. That's in the She-Hulk. Thank God Marvel Bluntz is done. We can move on to some fun shit. We got Gotham
something
Knights.
Worthy of talking about.
Yeah, we got Gotham Knights coming, Black Adam coming. Kind of forever. We got a bunch of shit coming, bro. But right now, that's I'm not sure. Have y'all heard about the reaction? I want to get your opinions on the Marvel shuffle that they're doing right now. With
you mean like the delays?
Yep. So everybody, your opinions right now.
Yeah, I talked about that on my stream today when I was talking about Blade anyway. Because
that I did see the Blade. I did see the Blade. What you call that? Thumbnail. This year,
the Blade, the delay with Blade is what caused them to delay pretty much a lot of other stuff. I said one because when everything's connected like that, you delay one thing, it's going to delay some other stuff as well. I don't think any of the shows were affected. It was just the movies. Like that movie got delayed a whole 2 years because it was supposed to come out next year.
Are you more frustrated with the delay process? I mean, are y'all frustrated? I'm asking everybody, are y'all frustrated with these delays? Because we are, this is post-pandemic, so we should be getting back to normal. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when it comes to Blade, knowing what I knew or what I found out and why they had to delay it, I'm glad they did, because a 90-page script was not going to fly. Yeah. The time period in which they were trying to have it set in, that wasn't going to work. Them allegedly only having like 2 major action sequences, that definitely was not going to work. So they had to get rid of their writer, throw out that entire script that they wrote, bring in a new one who is the person who's writing for the show X-Men 97. So they got them now they got I think they're in search of a new director, unless they already have them. I haven't heard if they got a new director as of yet. And it's crazy because they're coming up on the time when they was just about to start filming. Like they were supposed to start filming like the first week of November. And that's not happening now because they had to, delay it. And the thing, they said Mahershala Ali basically came out and saying how frustrated it is. I said, one thing you don't want to hear is your main star being frustrated because that means because one thing you don't want to hear is saying he's walking, because now you're gonna have an even bigger problem on your hands. It's like now because at that point, because if he walks, then that means they might have to shelve the film, because it's going to be hard to find or cast somebody to play that role, especially since you've already had this person locked in since 2019. Like they signed the contract and everything. And then you already had him lend his voice at the post-credit scene of Eternals, letting you know that Blade is here. So it's like you don't want him to walk, and you got that lingering right there, and then somebody else comes in and they're playing this character. So they need to tighten up over there when it comes to that. And I think Mahershala, with him saying he's frustrated, that probably has them panicking. Like, oh shit, because we know what could come next. I'm saying, you know what, I don't want to do it.
They are fucking up big time because Mahershala, I'm like
Harrison Ford though.
I'm Harrison Ford.
Oh, I got some words about that one. I
said Harrison Ford is like 100 years old, bro.
I have some words about that.
Cause he's 100 years old. How old is Harrison Ford?
He's like 80.
He like literally bro. He's crashing planes all the time and like living. This nigga really Indiana Jones, nigga. No, for real, look it up. He always
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but I got some words about that, but I'm gonna save that until
he's about to be Thunderbolt Ross. They recasted him as for Captain America 4.
Wait, hold on. He the dude that played Thunderbolt Ross passed away, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he passed away like a few months ago.
Yeah, okay. So what you're saying is they're recasting him as
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah,
Harrison Ford got because it was a rumor. It was a rumor at first, but I don't think it was actually a rumor. I think it was already true, but they said it was a rumor.
They fucking GOAT. And I ain't never seen no Indiana Jones. I know he's the GOAT for that, but he's my GOAT in Star Wars.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It's Han Solo.
Oh yeah, he did play Han Solo, right? What you think?
Yeah.
What about you, JJ? What about you? What you think?
Delays.
Yep, we can think about the delays, buddy.
I mean, to be honest, bro, I ain't rushing it. They need to take their time with everything, because I've been a little disappointed over the past couple of years, and everything that's coming, like with the stuff that's coming, like the stuff that we got coming. Only thing I'm looking forward to is the Wakanda Forever, the Black Adam. I think that's gonna be trash.
Oh, yeah, that's DC. He just look.
You're the fat goat, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's The Rock, though. We all love The Rock, though. But
The Rock about to be The Rock for the 50th movie. Rock might somehow find it.
Rock fresh.
The Rock.
The Rock fresh.
What'd you say? Say it again.
He fresh off the Pets movie with Kevin Hart.
Nah, that shit. I ain't even looking at it. I know one thing. Ever since Pap said something about The Rock, looking like he always look. I just can't see him as.
No
I
doubt.
think what Pap said is he literally said it's The Rock, bro. And I'm like, okay, but ever since that day he said that, every time I see a Black Adam, like I just see The Rock. I don't know.
It's like he doesn't do a lot of roles where he shows like true acting range, like. Where he's like playing, like he's like really pushing himself beyond his limits, because he's always being cast in even certain roles. Even when he's doing comedy movies, he still manages to find a way to still kind of be, when he's doing comedy movies, like if he's doing comedy, like a comedy movie, and he's like say in a part when he has to like maybe roast somebody, I keep thinking of The Wrestler, because that's all he did. Was he roasted people all day, and while it was funny, and it was hilarious. He had some of the best roast of all time because he had some of the best writers, but he had to deliver it. But it's good. It would be nice to see that he does something that when we look at a movie and we're saying, "Oh, that wasn't him being The Rock. He was this character." Finally, he's not doing or acting like his persona as a wrestler.
Right.
Because it was like, you know, it was fine when he first started acting like with the Scorpion King because he was just getting started at that time. At that time, we were still recognizing him as the wrestler and not as an actor because we didn't expect him to go full fledged with the acting. We was like, oh, he gonna do a film here and a film there, but then he turned into a whole movie star.
I was like, that nigga gonna fly. I said, you'll be back, nigga. You'll be back wrestling,
He
nigga.
gonna have a couple cameos here and there.
I said, you'll be back.
And then he became this big movie star. So I understand like why people. So I understand like why people are, you know, like saying what they're saying when it comes to The Rock and his acting abilities or whatever you want to call them, because we're constantly always seeing him as him. So hopefully, you know,
tee, black tee, and a small Walmart tee on that man, and his comedy tee, his comedy gear is like a Walmart shirt. His action shirt is a dirty white brownish tee. He's wearing the same dirty brown tee at every adventure movie.
But one thing,
I use no CGI Black Adam. Could you please use CGI?
How we just turn from roasting She-Hulk to roasting The Rock?
But one thing that I will give The Rock, if I don't give him anything else as far as when it comes to his acting, is that guy has one hell of a work ethic.
Yeah.
And I think that's what pushes him like really there, is because he doesn't like to do half-ass things. He likes to really, really go. Like for instance, when he was doing when he was filming Black Adam, he demanded that his co-stars work out. Like the actor who plays Hawkman, he was saying, he was telling, he said, he was like, no, he says, if we're gonna make this believable that we're fighting each other and you're someone trying to get the best of me, you're gonna have to at least look the part. You're not gonna look like some scrawny looking person.
Yeah.
Working out 10 times a day, steroids involved. Nobody's gonna know. Steroids.
Everybody drinking protein shakes.
He had James Bond old ass out there working out at 6 a.m. talking about big dog eat.
Hey,
I'm bruh.
Hey, listen, that's that.
He's on Fast and Furious now.
That's that Taurus energy. That's that Taurus energy because The Rock is a Taurus just like me. That's that Taurus energy,
bruh. That's why he is now on Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel said, "I will fight this man if he tries to make me work out."
Hey, imagine The Rock and Vin Diesel working out together. That's probably funny as shit.
Vin Diesel don't be working out no more. He said, "Nigga,
That nigga done. Yeah,
I don't have to do nothing." And then this man come here talking about, "Yeah, let's get some squats in, bruh." We're in the car in this movie. So
go ahead, Tom, man.
Hey, Rock.
Man, I wish I was able to see this with y'all next week. Good thing I'm seeing it on Sunday though, and we're gonna review it though.
Well, no, we're gonna review it for sure because I'm on the ass for real. I'm on The Rock ass because, like, real talk, I'm not scared of him, bro. Like, I will people eyebrow the fuck out that nigga. He won't see it coming. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't care about that. You're not about to try to tell me that you're not having CGI. They're like The Rock's superhero suit. It's not CGI. It's a real suit that just fits his body, bro. I know your muscle type. I literally know you, Dwayne Johnson Jr. Come on, dog. Whatever. Listen, I'm excited though. I'm excited for Black Panther. I mean, I said for both actually. Black Adam, Black Panther. It's all his blackness. Yes. What's it called? I'm excited for Black Adam though. No funny though. I am excited though because DC hasn't made anything in a minute. They literally get
different. Gonna be something different.
Their last $1 billion film was The Joker, and that came out in 2019.
The Joker sales. But yeah. Hey, Marvel's Bluntz, man. We live, man. We got Tori in the building. I got JJ, special guest. He will be back for sure. I know he'll come back up.
But back to But back to that, because I ain't forget. Back to that Harrison Ford thing. Okay, so I was reading up on that because the some articles that came about it today. So apparently, based on what I read, Harrison Ford was cast as Thunderbolt Ross before the actor who originally played him died. So they knew he was dying before they casted him. They did not cast Harrison Ford after he died. They casted him before he died. So now people are gonna be like, hold on. So you mean to tell me when Chadwick Boseman died and y'all knew he was dying, even though we didn't know he was sick. Right. Y'all didn't have someone on the back burner that y'all could have cast to play for T'Challa.
They knew they were gonna milk this shit in Black Panther 2. Exactly. There you go.
That's like literally what clicked in my head when I read that.
Guys, this movie is gonna go up. I
didn't think they had anybody to match Chadwick though. I don't think they could have found anybody to bring probably.
We just think conspiracy right here, y'all. Think about it. If I know you're dying, I know you're not gonna. We can plan 5 Black Panther movies down the line, but if I know you're dying, eventually we're gonna put that in the film that you're dead. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing now? That movie is going to probably be one of the most emotional Marvel movie ever, all because the actual person who's the main character is dead.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We have never seen that before. If you don't think Marvel is sick for that bag, you don't know Marvel. Easily recast that man, bro. It didn't take nothing to recast Terrence Howard, man. Come on, man. Terrence Howard, man.
They gonna take advantage of that, man.
He started complaining, man. They got that man out of there.
Yeah. And you know what? And the thing is, a lot of people don't know is that at that time, Terrence Howard was a bigger actor than even Robert Downey Jr. because that was at the time that was at the time when Robert Downey Jr. was still coming off his drug binges. Like this was Iron Man was his comeback movie. Like he was getting in a whole bunch of trouble. So Terrence Howard was actually paid more or slightly more than Robert Downey Jr. for the first Iron Man movie, and he wanted more money. And when they said no, they got him out of there before he could even throw on that War Machine costume, even as a prototype, and brought Don Cheadle in. And Don was like, "Okay, I'll accept the less pay. Just throw me in the suit."
At the end of the first,
just throw me in the suit.
I'm gonna get it one day, man.
You gonna get the money back on the royalties anyways. It's gonna come back on royalties. You'll be all right.
On that one movie.
I love Robert, man.
But shout out to to switch gears a little bit. Many of y'all may not know this, and I'm taking it back on y'all with this one. Shout out to Marlon Wayans. In case y'all didn't know, back in the 90s, like right around when they was doing the Batman movies, the one that it came out in 89 and 92.
Batman movie, bro.
No, check this out. Y'all, like this blew my mind when I saw this. He was when they did Batman Returns and they was done with Batman Returns, they was starting to work on, of course, Batman Forever, because they originally wanted to bring Robin into Batman Returns, but they said that's too many characters, Catwoman, Penguin, Batman, and they said we don't want to squeeze another character in there. So they said, you know what, we'll just save him for Batman Forever. Did you know that they actually casted Marlon Wayans to be Robin originally? But when they switched directors, he got tossed out. But no, check this out though. But check this out though. You laughing now, but get this though. Because they still kept his name on there, because he was originally cast. Mm-hmm. Every time that movie aired, he still got royalties as if he was in the movie altogether. So he still got paid. So he still ran up a bag on a movie that he didn't even play in. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, the Batman Forever.
That's the one. I'm gonna still get paid off this. I gotta be fucking.
Yeah, because he got casted in the role. What's that?
Poison Ivy and stuff, right?
That's Batman and Robin with Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. And Batgirl. Yeah, that's Batman and Robin. Batman Forever has Riddler and Two-Face.
Okay. That was the best one. Jim Carrey was a great Riddler, by the way.
Yeah, he was. I remember, and it's so crazy. I feel like I'm aging myself, because I remember my dad taking me to see that movie when I was a kid back in '95, and we was up in there dying at Jim Carrey. I said that movie right there made me a Jim Carrey fan, and I went back and started watching like The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, all of those movies, and was cracking up.
Sorry about that. I've only had 2 hours of sleep, so.
Oh my God!
I really only had 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, because Mr. I'm talking at 2K at 12 o'clock. This is literally a quote from his own. At 12 o'clock, he clocks in. He's clocking in.
No. That's no. I'm sorry. Pat misquoted me. Before 12 o'clock, when I get off of work, I literally clock back into work for 2K. But I'm off the next 2 days or so because the season starts Tuesday. So speaking. Oh, that's a good segue to our last topic. End of the year outlook for Marvel Bluntz. So we got a bunch of projects coming. The PlayStation versus Xbox game show is finally happening.
Finally,
this month. It will be on the 28th. The 28th, the last Thursday of October. So pull up for that. We got Gotham Knights next week.
That's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to watch y'all streams on that one. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I be missing them Twitch streams because I don't be logged into my Twitch account. But I will go to watch those though because the gameplay that I've seen so far looks really good. Like the video cuts that they've shown looks good too.
The cinematics aspect to be like crazy. So and it's also speaking of Gotham Knights, it's going to be 4 players. In November, so they're gonna have like a raid mode. I don't know if y'all know what raid is. Jamal probably know what raid is.
Dropping a bag on skins. I don't give a fuck.
We're gonna be
y'all know I be playing the game through via the video game walkthrough videos on YouTube.
Oh no, we got Black Adam and Wakanda Forever, and
even though, look, because I'm gonna say Torian's our guy, man. He really did want to Beyonce upgrade us to like really see Black Panther, even though we're not, but he really shout out to Torian because he really wanted to really like upgrade us on some real shit. But like I said, I'm protesting Disney, so they'll be getting this $16.99, they'll be getting this 16 whatever, and respectfully, if it is lit, we'll see whatever. But shout out to Torian. Fucking reloaded. That's this.
I didn't even realize. I'm glad. Oh, Jamal, by the way, if you want to,
yes,
want to come to the Wakanda Forever.
People really wanting to come. So yeah, if y'all want to come through, Torian will be there. I will be there. Tom will be there. Les will be there. Fred will be there. Probably Fred's kid will be there. You feel what I'm saying? My coworker Eduardo said he want to pop out. He like 5'1", and he said he want to pop out and see them. Wakanda, whatever. That's my Hispanic man. He was like, nah, like I really want to see it.
Yeah,
like, you're not honestly. So I'm like, bet it's gonna be lit. November the 12th.
Gonna be lit.
November
he's
the 12th.
He's at gallery, right?
Yes, at gallery. We're gonna be there. We're gonna pop out with the flyer. So if you want to be there or not be squared, be there, man, because we definitely gonna have it lit. We're gonna link up before too, because if everybody's free, we're gonna go to Rocket Bar and stuff like that. It's right across the street from Gallery Place. Cheap drinks. It's 4 to 8 happy hour, so drinks gonna be cheap,
man. Yeah, that's the plan.
Walk Wakanda Forever lit and have a good time. We know we're gonna
2 hours and 41 minutes.
Yep. So I'm gonna be lit. Torian. It'll be enough time for him to eat, so he won't sneak in a Domino's. hey, your man.
And it's crazy because the spot is right. Because the spot I go to is right down the street.
I'm gonna tell you,
it's right down the street.
Like this. When we first went to the movies with him, bro, we was sitting there in Venom. Everybody was just having their little movie food. My man just pulled out the meatball marinara 5 foot long in the movie theater. I'm like, hey, bro. I said, hey, Torian the demon. Hey, I'm talking about real life. Said, scoop, wow.
Because I remember because I was sitting next to you and Lex was on the other side, and I had pulled out the sandwich. And he was like, what is that? You like, I know they don't. You like, I know they don't sell that at the stand.
I said, I looked over to Les. I said, bro got a hole. He got a meatball marinara. That's a meatball marinara.
Listen, my sneaking food game is so elite. I'll never forget years ago when I went to the movie theater in Arundel Mills, and I went to the Johnny Rockets that's right next door, carried a whole box meal inside that theater, propped that thing open, was eating the fries, eating the burger, and all of that, and the drink. Right there.
My boy be having a jacket under a jacket.
Listen, and it's getting cold now. This is the best time because it's easy to sneak stuff in because you've been wearing a bigger jacket, so you can easily sneak stuff in. In the summertime, it's not that easy because it's hot. So I got to put the little bag on my back and carry that in. Like, but when it's cold, you can put a whole bunch of stuff in your jacket. Okay.
I feel like that meme. I hope you like prison food, officer.
Hey, Tori is a wild.
He said no, but he did come with Love and Thunder. He had the pot belly, like.
Oh, I did.
Literally,
I sure did. I went and stopped at the pot bellies at the harbor because it's on the way to Hoffman.
My belly is definitely clutch. No funny. But yeah, man. Hey, we live, man. Light us up for our guests. Light us up, man.
Shout out to our guests, man. Hey, shout out, no, for real, shout out to Torian always, but shout out to Jay really pulling up though, because I forgot to send a link and he still made his way to this motherfucker. Cause shout out to him real loud, dog. We appreciate you pulling up, bro. You definitely know it's whatever on Marvel's Bluntz.
Yeah,
that's Tony. That's you.
Appreciate y'all, gang. Appreciate y'all.
Oh.
My face hurts from laughing so hard, guys.
I mean, like honestly, the only good thing about She-Hulk this run was getting talked to it with the gang, and they made it worth it.
Yeah, I mean, the conversation definitely helps out a lot. We
should just change all the titles of our reviews to Roast She-Hulk episode 1, Roast She-Hulk episode 2.
Right. The only one we didn't roast was episode 8. That's the only one we gave a solid review.
That's the one that
that's the only one we enjoyed. That's the only one we really enjoyed talking about was that episode right there. Every other episode that we talked about, we was roasting this show. Like we came out the gate roasting this show. Like that's terrible. If you got to start it off on episode 1, and when we sitting here thinking, oh, maybe it's going to get better. Then episode 2 came, we like, ugh. And then like,
Marvel Bluntz history. Nobody.
This is a history. Yeah, this is a historical moment right here.
In our
it's not a good one, but it's history nonetheless.
History's been made this Friday, the October 14th. We did not like this shit at all. This shit is trash. Do not do this again. They only no. Close. Y'all got it. Y'all got the floor, man. Y'all got the floor, man. Please, Marvel, no more She-Hulk. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
She'll be back.
Good.
She's gonna haunt you, Tone. She's gonna haunt you.
Question before everybody gets this. Torian, She-Hulk or Captain Marvel?
I knew that was coming.
Run. You know what? That's fine. You know what? Monica Rambeau, there, got you because she was the original Captain Marvel. Boom. You can't do it. You can't do it. So Monica Rambeau all day.
I'm not answering that question.
Why? All right, go ahead.
Captain Marvel. Fuck. All right.
See, the thing is, I got him because you should have said which one. No, don't ask him which one because he would have said Carl Mambas.
Yes,
Monica Rambeau.
Carol Danvers or She-Hulk. Carol Danvers. Captain
Even
Marvel.
he was about to say Carl. He had to catch
Carl. Definitely was.
man, what's it called? Jay, give your spill, man. Give your spill, man. You want to give your socials out, anything? Give a shout out, anything. Spill out before we roll.
Hit me up. I do the little shoe stuff on the side, so hit me up. Need some kicks, fresh J's. Hit me up.
Still selling the shoes, you wild.
You know, I'm out here still selling the shoes. If you need some J's, get your feet right. Need some links. You need a Discord group. Hit me up.
Well, yeah, I respect it.
I definitely need some fucking new J's. So that's how I was like,
I hit you up for the Adidas, but them shits be too crazy. So I just gave up. But
nah, I see you all with the J's. I wear 11.5. So
for the J's, all you gotta do is hit me up ahead of time.
Oh, you got some skis.
Week of the
I do too, because I wear 12. Listen, we in the Bigfoot crew.
Hey, but Marvelous Bluntz has been a pleasure. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Till next time, like shit.
All right, Jay.
Brody. Hey, that's my guy.
Go ahead, Tori.
Tori, your spill.
Of course, this is always, it's always a great time over here discussing whatever, whether good, bad, or worse. And listen, we know that what we've been talking about don't fall into category number 1 by far. But it's always good to have this conversation, and I think the next time we'll be back, of course, will be Black Adam. It's crazy to believe that that's coming out in a week. Time just be flying by so fast. Was that?
It's about time.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that, and it's crazy when you think about Black Adam because a lot of people are looking forward more so to the characters around him than just him.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I ask people about Black Adam, they always say Dr. Fate. I'm looking forward to Dr. Fate. I want to see Dr. Fate. Like his name constantly pops up. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do with this movie. And DC needs a huge W with this one because they got their stuff pushed all the way back. So this is their last thing for like the next couple of months until like what? February? When does Shazam come out? And like February or March or something like that.
Speaking of which, I wanted to make a note on Tori's DC comment. They said that the Snyderverse is done, so whatever this shit is connected to or whatever, nobody knows.
It's connected to that. It's connected to that criminal Ezra Miller. Yeah. They trying like that whole Flash movie or whatever is supposed to be like a reset.
It's a reset. Yeah. I know.
I am not. Listen, I told people I am not watching that movie. And the thing is, what's so crazy is before all of that stuff happened with him, I was actually looking forward to seeing it because not necessarily for him, but I want to see Michael Keaton back in the Batman costume to see what it was going to do. But now that not even that makes me want to go see it. So. They can do whatever they want with that. They ain't getting my money. I won't even watch that thing for free on bootleg, and even the lowest of qualities. It's not. It's not getting my views at all.
But, go out with a angry spill. Fuck Ezra Miller.
Exactly. Come on now. Right. I keep telling people he got that Trinity on his side, but I ain't going to go that deep into the rabbit hole. But yeah, this was definitely another dope show. I'm glad that y'all brought me back up here. Can't wait to come back up here again next week when we do the review for Black Adam. Hopefully we can have good things to say about it because we didn't have good things to say for the last few weeks except for Werewolf by Night. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now.
Gang.
Go ahead, Pat. Moon Knight, Mr. Moon Knight.
Hey, yeah, you know what it is, man. It's Pat Brady, man. Shout out to the gang. Shout out my man Jay, man. Shout out Tori and shout out Tone. Wrapping this up, man. We had a great time this season, man. Laughing, going on this joint. Shout out to everybody rocking and rolling with us through this season. Rocking and rolling with Marvelous Blunts, man. We really rock with y'all hard, man. We definitely been just like pumping definitely the content out. Great content at that. We got a lot of great things, like Tone said, coming. Going into the fall, into the winter time, a lot of things coming soon. So just, pay attention. Go listen to our new song, Moon Knight. You dig what I'm saying? It's definitely out on all streaming everything right now. I'm on Twitch. We're on Twitch like 4 times this week. So run it up, man. Just run Pat Brady up, run Tony up, CNG up, run Torian up. Go buy some J's from Jay, and that's all I got to say, man.
One last thing, Pat, before I gotta go. You tried to play me. You tried to play me in the DM when we was talking about Black Panther when I had brought up about the tickets. He said, "We know you're gonna go see it in IMAX like 5 times before we go."
Full disclosure, bro, I would have went. I didn't know Pat got tickets to stand. I thought you always got IMAX tickets, so I just went on ahead. I was like, "Oh, this not an IMAX."
I do. Obviously, I'm not getting it this time because I don't rock with them.
When I go to the movies,
I gotta get my heart back.
I go to the IMAX. To see everything at IMAX, to see it at the top. That's just me personally, But I didn't even know it until y'all said something.
Y'all can go see it at IMAX the day before. Y'all have to see the same day.
No. I'm gonna go see it twice.
And when I see it with y'all, that'll be my second time seeing it because I'm seeing it a couple days before, so I'm gonna see it again with y'all, and I'll feel a little bit better.
All right, what's it called? The first one, I had to actually like the first one. If I would have liked the first one, I would have been like, bet. I didn't like the first one. So that's why I said, let's get it. Let's go in there with good vibes for my man Chatty. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. My man Ryan.
He gonna be in there crying and be like, nah, that's just my allergies.
I'll never be in there.
He could be like, we
gonna see. Right. I'm seeing Black Adam at IMAX.
Yeah, Black Adam gonna be lit. So
see, I actually fucked with DC. The last thing I saw from DC, I fucked with. So I'm like, you know what?
What was that? Aquaman?
No, it was the Snyder cut. The Snyder cut.
They did show
that. I hate that joint. All right, but wrap it up. So my bad.
Yeah, hey, it's Marvel's Bluntz, man. Yeah, man. She all no light is up for you. The first Marvel series to do that, Marvel's Bluntz history. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for 9 weeks.
Yeah, we ain't getting back.
I'm expecting big things from him. So, hey, Marvel's Bluntz, man. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the watches. I know it is like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out Torian. Shout out Javal. Shout out Pat, Mr. Moon Knight, and we out.
Gone.